One morning habit that can change your life. Psychology explained dopamine. A curious beginning, what if? I told you that the way you spend the first 5 minutes of your morning quietly shapes your confidence, your focus, and even the decisions you make for the rest of the day. Not your alarm time, not your productivity app, not even your morning routine. Just one small habit, practiced consistently, that psychology shows can rewire how your brain responds to stress, opportunity, and self-belief. Most people wake up already reacting to notifications, to worries, to unfinished thoughts from yesterday. And without realizing it, they train their mind to stay in survival mode all day long. But what if mornings weren't about rushing? What if they were about setting direction? Today we're breaking down one simple morning habit that can genuinely change your life, not because it's trendy, but because it works with how your brain is designed to function. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to apply it, even if you're busy, tired, or not a morning person. The habit, conscious self-priming habit, is called conscious self-priming in simple terms. It means intentionally choosing the first thought you feed your mind in the morning, before the world gets a chance to choose it for you. Psychology tells us that the brain is highly suggestible right after waking up. Your conscious mind is still soft, while your subconscious is wide open. This state is similar to light hypnosis, which is why whatever you think, feel, or repeat during this window carries extra weight. Most people waste this moment without realizing it. They check their phone, they replay worries, they mentally rehearse stress, and their brain learns this is how we start the day. But conscious self-priming flips the script. Instead of reacting, you choose the tone. Why this habit works, the psychology behind it. Your brain is a prediction machine. Its job isn't to make you happy, it's to keep you safe by predicting what's coming next. When you wake up and immediately think about problems, your brain assumes danger is near. Cortisol rises, attention narrows, creativity drops. But when you begin the day with intentional thoughts, your brain receives a different message. We're in control, we're safe, we're moving forward. This activates the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for focus, planning, and emotional regulation. In other words, one conscious thought in the morning can determine which part of your brain leads the day: survival or growth. Key idea number 1. Your first thought becomes your mental filter. Have you ever noticed that on some days, if everything feels heavier, even small problems feel overwhelming? That's not random. Psychologists call this cognitive priming. Your first dominant thought in the morning becomes a filter through which you interpret everything that follows. If your first thought is, I'm already behind today, is going to be stressful, I don't feel motivated, your brain spends the rest of the day collecting evidence to prove that thought true. But if your first thought is intentional, even simple, your perception shifts, not because reality changes, but because your attention does, and attention shapes experience. Key idea number 2. Self-talk in the morning shapes identity. Here is something most people never learn. You don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your identity. And identity is built through repetition, especially internal repetition. The words you tell yourself in the morning are not just thoughts, they are instructions. When you consciously self-prime, you're not lying to yourself or forcing positivity. You're choosing language that supports growth instead of fear. Examples: I don't need to rush. I choose clarity. I can handle what comes today. I move one step forward, calmly and consistently. These statements don't deny reality, they frame it. And over time, your nervous system starts to believe them because repetition equals truth to the brain. Calm. Key idea number 3. Calm mornings create confident decisions. Confidence is not loud. It's regulated. People who seem confident aren't free of stress, they're just not controlled by it. When your morning begins in reaction mode, your nervous system stays activated. That's when you overthink, second guess, and avoid discomfort. But conscious self-priming does something powerful. slows the system down before chaos begins. This creates what psychologists call response flexibility, the ability to pause instead of react. And that pause is where better decisions live, not perfect decisions. Clear ones. Key idea number 4. This habit reprograms stress over time. Stress isn't caused by events, it's caused by interpretation. When you start your day with intentional grounding thoughts, your brain learns a new pattern. We don't panic first. We observe first. Over time, this reduces baseline anxiety. You'll notice less emotional overreaction, more patience under pressure, faster recovery from setbacks, not because life becomes easier, but because your inner system becomes stronger. That's real mental resilience. How to practice this habit? Simple and realistic. This is not a long routine. No journaling required. No meditation experience needed. Here's how to practice conscious self-priming in under 2 minutes. Do not touch your phone immediately. Just sit up or stay lying down. Take 1 slow breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Choose 1 grounding statement. Keep it simple. Repeat it slowly 2 to 3 times. Examples: I choose presence over pressure. I don't rush my life. Today I move with intention. That's it. Consistency matters more than perfection. Why? This small habit changes everything big. Transformations rarely come from big actions. They come from small behaviors, practiced daily and sensitive moments. Morning is one of those moments. When you consciously prime your mind, you interrupt autopilot, reclaim inner authority, build emotional stability from the inside out. Tan slowly. Without forcing anything, your life begins to feel different, not louder, not faster, but clearer. A gentle challenge for you tomorrow morning. Try this just once before checking your phone, before thinking about tasks. Choose your first thought and notice how the rest of the day responds. Closing and Awaken mindset. If this message resonated with you, you're not alone. This channel exists to help you slow down your mind, strengthen your inner world, and wake up with intention. If you'd like more psychology-based insights like this, take a moment to like this video, subscribe to Awaken Mindset, and share in the comments what thought you want to start your mornings with. Your mind is listening. Especially in the morning, choose wisely.